All right, are we back up? Can y'all see me?
Out of my way. Must do it on a mission.
Okay, we should be back up now. Sorry about that. We should be back up now. Sorry, the internet went down. Is it still down? Or does it look normal? Hey, what's up, K-Rab? How you doing? It's normal. Okay. Okay, good. This is taking fucking forever. Okay, we're done here. This guy is fucking and stuck in molasses. Yeah, it takes fucking forever and nothing happens. It's really rough. It's really rough. It just fucking goes on and on and on and on with BS for a long time. I go first. That's not great, but it's not horrible. Well, some people, I say this as kindly as I can. Some people play to win, and that's it. There is winning, which is good, and there is losing, which is bad. There's nothing else. There's no other thing going on in what they want or what they desire from this game other than winning. How long it takes to get there, how much they have to do, what kind of deck they have to play, it doesn't matter. If they are winning a game, they're happy. If they're losing a game, they're unhappy. There isn't any nuance in it. So they'll play any deck. If a deck won 100% of the time but took 30 minutes, people would play that deck. Everyone would play that deck. They would play the 100% win rate fucking deck. Every time they would. There's no doubt in my mind that that's what people would play. They're not, if it was the least fun thing ever that required 1,000 steps, that's what people would play. They are not interested in they're not everyone, but there is a lot of people who are not interested in a game if they are not winning it. That's it. There is winning the game, there is everything else. There's nothing else. The playing, the crafting, the building, all of it is secondary to getting the wins off. It doesn't matter. It's either high win rate or it isn't. We didn't draw removal. Basically, we needed to draw removal for that or we lose. So yeah, there is a certain subset. So that deck takes forever and is really boring, but it wins consistently. it wins all the time. They need to see that victory, that hit of dopamine when that victory screen pops up that they won. It doesn't matter about rank. It matters that they win, guys. I want you to understand that. There are people who will take the smallest victories they can, and that is a victory. They're not interested in engaging in any other kind of mechanic or concept other than this deck wins, that one doesn't. I want mine to win. That's it. It doesn't matter that they're playing it unranked. There's winning and then there's losing. It doesn't matter where you are. Okay, we're gonna do this. We already know what kind of shit you're on. Boom. Okay. Exactly, K-Rab. It's that kind of people that you would do aimbots. Wonderweave. Alright, we're getting the same deck back to back here. Push. Boom, boom. Hopefully he won't get Shelt. If he gets a bunch of other shit, it's fine, but Shelt is the doom hand right there. Shelt is the doom hand. Feathers of Flight is fine. I don't give a shit. Seam Rip. Boom. Okay. Take action. Perfect. I can play Cases Stashed and Corpses of the Lost next turn. Spellbook Vendor. Let's see what he's got for me, man. He may have some sort of spike out here. Might have some sort of kill card. But also, he might not. There we go. Arena, yeah, I heard the Arena client has been not great. I don't know if it was Arena, I don't know if it was Amazon Web Services, who's to blame for that there, but yeah, it hasn't been good. Is this the Black Fast deck I made a video about? It sure is, buddy. It sure is. Let's do this. Do that. Do that. Ops goes first. Man, I'd love to go first one of these days. Put down Timeline Crawler. Boom. We'll put down Sunset. Dalkovin. Boom. We'll do Stash Skeleton into Crawler here. He's got to lose another card for the... He's got to do another card in a Crawler for that. Yeah, he's got to discard. I don't mind him doing that. Yeah, that's fine. Or do this. We're going to put pressure on. We're going to put a lot of pressure on him right away. We're going to do the Sephiroth trick next turn. And he's basically best bet he's got a board wipe. Dalkovin, no, that's not going to cover it. Yeah, it's not going to cover it. Okay. Decline. If he mobilizes, all of those things dying are gonna fucking go absolutely ham on him. He's gonna do a lot of yeah, he would do a lot of damage there, but all the death triggers would really hurt badly for him. So yeah, I was wondering if it was gonna be a Diablo stream kind of night, man. Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to be playing Stellaris. I got my hopes up for a minute. I'm going to get it. Okay, I go first. I love going first. Boom. Crawler or a removal, so we have a lot of movement here. Ooh. Slowing me down a bit. We'll do that. Do this. Boom. Starfield Shepherd. Hello, 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 how low? With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us, I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now. Entertain us. I think we gotta get rid of Momo. You may be the dangerous one here. The VV Corey Steele. Yeah, at least they were quick games. That's what I'm always telling myself. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he came to play, guys. Got to discard a card there. Cage. Decline. Exemplar. Boom. Let's decline that. Picked the wrong day to quit drinking. Collector's Cage, interesting. Alright. Picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue. Triggers, gets to draw a card. Mana. Let's go for a Bitter Triumph just to make sure. Boom. Card goes down. We won't pay 1 life. Think we can get him here. He's got a lot of mana. Lyra Dawnbreaker. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. That's the life gain. We didn't need to see that. All right, we're gonna do this. If he's got a protection card, it's all over. I'm fucked. If he's got that protection card, we're fucked. Okay, we're good. Got him. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. Angels still do good. You just have to be like I said, if you you just have to be protected. You just have to kind of make it out. Hey, what's up, Kingpin? Total GG, Vultese Falcon. Yeah, it will trigger him. That's why I was hesitant to use the whatchamacallit. Hey, what's up, Jason is bold. No, not stab. Use the Sunset Saboteur, because it would put, if I put a 1/1 counter on his creature, he'd draw a card. And giving your opponent a card is very dicey. It's very dicey. I hate that people call this NTR, because that means something else to me. Dakin Greenblade. Dakin. Hello, 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 how low? He may kill it right away. I like when they kill it right away because it means that I can solve this right away. And I have a free tutor on the board for 2. Yeah. Boom. Okay, so I have a free tutor on the board. Strat bet is really good in case he's running lessons. He might be running lessons or he could be running straight blue. We don't know yet. No, he's not running that. Okay. Boom. Boom. Doesn't have another burn card in his hand. We have plenty of removal if he starts playing creatures. Could be Jeskai Revelations as well. Okay. Just gonna do that. We will grab this silly guy right here. Boom. Decline. Crescent Isla Shrines. Interesting. Put that down. Okay. I used to run Angels and Demons decks. Back when we had some Cleric synergy, we were able to run Angel Demon decks. They were a lot of fun. Day of Judgment, very nice. Okay. Pings him for 1 there. Boom. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Auto pay. Boom. Crescent Island Temple. Okay. Got him. Got him. Oh, we're close, boys. We're steady on that grind. On that grind. Got a pack here real quick. Washington. Oh, I haven't done Washington yet. Yeah, that could be a good one. Could be a good one to do Washington. Oh my goodness, yeah, the Max Exile. What dark days we had those, huh? Huh? What fucking dark fucking days Mass Exile was, man. Fucking Farewell. We still have some of them, but we don't have as many. And it's way better. I go first. That's a decent go first. I do need a mana, but that's a decent go first. The first time I ever got Mythic on Magic Arena, I queued up into the Mythic game and I was really nervous. And the guy waited for a second and then scooped. And that was the first time I ever hit Mythic on Arena. It's very funny that that was the way I did it. Cub. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Decline. Breakout. They like this breakout one. Mana value 2 among them gets haste. Oh, Bramble Familiar. Nature's Rhythm. Search for a card that's 2. Another Badger Mole. Okay. Don't forget to re-like the video because the last one went down and your likes didn't count. I'm going to do a breakdown of the Mastery Pass. Usually around level 45. If you've gotten about level 45, it breaks even. But I have an econ video that you can watch that kind of breaks down how that works. But I'm going to do another one for y'all. This guy is just hanging loose. He's just hanging loose. Okay. So he's got a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana on the board right now. Kitty Kate, all the cool Kates and kittens. Welcome to the show. I'll give you a shout out in a second. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 7 mana. Omni Rails, welcome to the show. Okay. Seven mana. Breakout. Coffee League. Another Badger Mole. Very nice. Nature's Rhythm in search of a 3. Another Badger Mole. Infinite Badger Moles. Do that. line. We want as much damage as possible here. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. So we send up a prayer to Vito. We say, through the blood of the wicked, we shall be redeemed. Hallelujah, amen. Yeah, Kitty K, DM me. Oh, I would contact Twitch support if all the people that you were following on Twitch. Yeah, if you want to give me more details, you can DM me either on Discord or on here, and I'll try to take a look. I'm not too familiar with Twitch, but that sounds like a Twitch support issue, especially if you can have screenshots or anything like that. It was people following your... They purged a bunch of followers? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you whether or not that's... it doesn't seem like that's normal. It really doesn't seem like that's too normal. Oh, it's a fucking lessons deck, so we're going to be here a while, folks. We might win, but we also might lose miserably, so we gotta watch out for that. I would contact Twitch support why you immediately lost 1 million followers. That could be a complete glitch. It could have been a bot report. It could have been anything. Yeah. Especially if you have any kind of screenshots of previously or old, you know, previous times that you had no, it had never happened to me. Any other, yeah, I knew he was going to quench me there. That's why we threw out the bonus Sephiroth. If you have any kind of other reports or screenshots or previous followings, look on Social Blade, and it might be able to detect that you went from this X many subscribers to X many subscribers. That could certainly help. And just go to Twitch support. It could be a complete glitch. It could be a mistake bot purge, but I don't know how much they can do. I don't know how much they can do for that. Can accumulate wisdom again. Boom. Let's do... Boom, boom. Okay, we'll do that. Following, hey, what's up, Jermo865? That sounds like Jerma865. He'll probably play this, the drawback. Accumulate. So let's put down corpses. Let's do this. Love the grind. Thank you so much, man. He's got to discard a card. Boom. Down to 5 right there. Boom. Let's see what he does. Maybe he'll just scoop. Grand. Accumulate wisdom. Draw 3. That. Hopefully he plays this. Storm Chaser's talent. This is going to be the coup de grace here. He has to block it. Boom. Down to 1. Decline. Okay. Monument, not good. Not good. He's going to pull back the burn. He's going to pull back the burn. Accumulate wisdom. He'll do that. Treasure token. Gets to draw cards. Glory to Vito. All praises to Vito and skeletons. I want to say thank you to vampires. I want to say thank you to skeletons. My parents. My cat. Miss you, Mackie. I want to give a big shout out for Mythic Mike for inventing skeleton decks. Thank you to my chat. I would not like to thank Lessons. Snow for giving me the motivation. The person Snow. Thank you, Anthony. For reminding me that black is the best color. Thank you to Trex for telling me to play good cards instead of bad cards. I always forget that. I think they're playing the wrap-up music. They're starting to play the wrap-up music over me, guys. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast. Thank you to my grandparents. Thank you to Richard Garfield, Dr. Richard Garfield, for inventing this card game. HyperX for making good headphones. All right, that's enough of that. That was a good award speech right there. Well, look, Cool Kate and Kitten, let me give you a shiggity shout, iggity out. There you go. Maybe that'll help you get some more followers. I'm still followed to you, by the way. Kitty Kates, Cool Kates and Kittens. Yeah, I know I can get crazy. That's the best part of being Mythic, is I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care. I'm unleashed. I'm unhooked. I'm unhooked like a bra. I don't know why I made that that analogy. I like it. I like it though. Get crazy with the cheese with soy. Un parador. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? I can't believe you, soy. Un parador. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Kill the headlights and put it in neutral. I was wondering if anybody would see that. Summer saw it. Did it on purpose. Mono white? I'm unhooked, man. And the best way to be unhooked is to be unhooked like a bra. And the best way for a bra to be is to be unhooked. Let's be honest. I see the way Snow takes him off at the end of the day. She's ecstatic. Poison Angels. There you go. There you go. What if we did do poison? Do we have any good additional death touchers from the new set? Do we have any? Oh, we have Wall Trump Sentries here. Whenever this creature dies. Oh, they have death touch. Interesting. Soy un parador. I'm a loser, baby. Why don't you kill me? One of the pirates has death touch. Something we can think about. Something we can consider. Those earthbenders for some reason, yeah. Alright, hold on a second. I gotta go get some more water. Everyone hang loose. Everyone just hang loose for a second. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah, Francois left because I wouldn't let him say a slur. So, if you're wondering where he went. Hi, I'm back. No, not that. Like an actual one that's offensive to people. And I particularly found offensive. And I told him to stop it, and he got one warning, and he got mad about it, and then he kept doing it. And he said, well, I got freedom of speech. And I said, you do. You have freedom of speech somewhere else. You do not have freedom from consequences. I told you to stop saying that. I don't care what your personal feelings are on about it. I don't like it. You're in my chat. And if I don't like it and you're in my chat, it's not going to fly. This is not your chat. This is Jay's chat. You can look at the top of your browser screen and it says Jay Villain right up top there. When it says your name, you can do whatever you'd like. But you are a guest right now. And as I always say, we are villains, not monsters. Okay? There's a difference. It's important to remember that. Boop, 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 boop. Do. Yes, true yellow. You get it. Chance Sheen. Chancine. Welcome, Sir. Chance of the Hine. 56 of his name. Knight Villain of the Realm. Do. That guy Ryan, yeah, there's a chart, and eventually you'll get it. I don't know the 4-color names. I know I know all the wedges. I know all the yeah, some people are real silly about that word, that they really want to say it. There's a lot of people. I never trust anybody who's really excited about saying a slur. Regardless of whatever the reasoning is, who really want to say it. Now, I understand people saying you should be allowed to because of freedom of speech, but then there's people who are like, listen, you can't censor people's speech. You know, it's very important. First of all, First Amendment's for the government. Let's not forget that. That's not for individual citizens. A person can tell you not to say something. They're not the government. But the other thing is the people who are like, I really want to say slurs. I don't trust that behavior, man. I don't trust it. That speaks to a certain level of character. There are, and they're fucking crazy, Anthony Scott. Yeah, Stiggy. Oh man, I love Mai. She's so great. She just punishes people for sitting around doing nothing. Which ink your? Yeah, I just call them 4C. Nobody plays 4C, so it doesn't matter. Let's do this. What goes Trample? Earthbender Ascension. Do. This is true. Yes. You can respectfully say, hey, I don't like that. Please don't do it anymore. That applies to any kind of behavior, really. If you go, hey, I don't like that. I don't like that. Can you not do that? And people keep doing it. There can be consequences to that type of behavior. It cannot go well. If anybody tells you, hey, I don't like you doing that, can you please stop? And they repeatedly tell you, All I know that Bosco is a chocolate drink. Okay. Earth Thunder Ascension. Basic land card tapped when it's a quest. Okay. Gains trample until the end of turn. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something controversial here. I know you can fix decks, but can you figure out mechanics and improve the deck with cards in the deck? I don't know exactly what you mean, Star Killer. I could probably do a lot of things. I don't like drag queens, and not for any moral reason, not for any. I don't want to say that they're morally wrong. I don't judge them. I don't like drag queens because they trigger the same response to me as clowns do. Do you know how you get courlophobia? Clowns are kind of creepy. They kind of creep you out because there's somebody with like a lot of makeup and a crazy design and a lot of, very elaborate costume or something like that, and it kind of just feels weird. That's what drag queens kind of similarly, and basically a drag queen is just a type of clown at this point. That's kind of what they trigger in me. They kind of make me feel a certain, not, I wouldn't say fear, but I don't like it. There's nothing enjoyable about it for me. Because it very much reminds me of somebody being a clown. Coulrophobia, yeah. Because honestly, it's just very similar. They're just, they put on a lot of makeup and bright costumes and make jokes and shit, and that's basically what a jester is. And again, I don't, it's not because of any kind of specific moral problem I have with drag queens. It's because they freak me out a little bit. do. You get that kind of same sensation, like, whoa, this is a weird dressed up person. And it's not weird in the way that they're a weird person, but the aura that they're putting off feels very hard to say exactly. Yeah, Uncanny Valley. There you go. Yeah. Very Uncanny Valley with the elaborate eyes and the very kind of different looking. Yeah, it gives me like an Uncanny Valley feeling. Yeah. And I'm real sensitive to that. Yeah. And I get it, and I know why people like it, and it's all kind of art and pageantry and costuming and blah, 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 blah. But the full drag regalia kind of gives me an Uncanny Valley feeling. That's the best way to put it. That's the best way to put it. Let's see. Okay. Eddie Izzard, fine. If he's just being, I don't know, if he has a dress on and he's doing stand-up, doesn't bother me. It's the full drag experience. Dress to Kill is an amazing set, but yeah, you are correct about that. Yeah. But anyways, that's a random factoid about me that I get Uncanny Valley from that. And again, I want to make this perfectly clear. I have no problem, none at all, with people doing drag. I think people don't really understand what drag is. Sometimes they have a weird kind of perception of it. And that is a problem, because they're like, it's evil, and it's like, no, it's just clowning. So we think the Uncanny Valley is to keep you away from corpses or people who are sick. There's some sociology. I learned a lot about it in, post it on the Deck Doctor, Star Killer. I don't think I'll do another one of yours again, but I'll take a look at it. Hey, what's a Kid Dumpling? Food tokens, Golgari food is pretty good. Oh my goodness. Ryan is 6'8". Oh my god, dude. Your poor knees, man. Summer is 5'1". Um, good God, Summer, you could fucking use Ryan like a mech suit. You could have a whole mechanism. You could Ratatouille him. You could you could sit on his shoulders in like some sort of device and use him as like a combat suit. That's the size difference between you two. That's insane. That's like almost 2 feet of size difference. Yeah, my buddy, I had a buddy who was 6'5", and everyone's like, "Oh, you're so tall. It must be so great." He's like, "I hate this." he did not like it. Listen, I'm saying here's what I'm saying. You're not a Gundam, but to Summer, who is 5'1", you kind of are. That's all I'm saying. To me, you're not. I'm not that short. Yeah, it sucks. I've known a lot of tall people, and none of them are too happy with it. Oh my God, my buddy would go out. My buddy, we called him Big Country. He played D&D with us. Never got into Magic. He actually hated Magic cards. He'd go out to play a sport. He'd go out. I lived with him for a while, so he'd be like getting ready to go play softball or something. And man, the devices that he had to get, he'd be like, "All right, I got to put on these ankle straps. Okay, I got to put on foot wraps. I got to put on these ankle supports, knee supports, some of this tape on here." I mean, he had to like armor his entire knees because he's like, if I don't, they're gonna fucking hurt. My legs and my back are gonna hurt for fucking days if I don't put on all this fucking shit. But anyways, you got me monologuing about nothing right now, guys. Let me get back to business here. Stiggy, I don't know if I saw yours, man. Cave of Two Lovers. Oh, well, the reason I didn't pick yours is because I basically already did this. It's too close to something I already did. I'll show you the one I already did. You see my King Boomy? You basically just did that. You can basically just look at mine and see how to make it better. I mean, I know it's not that similar, but it's similar enough that I feel like you pretty much can get the point. Trample. Overprotect might not be a bad idea. Overprotect. Okay. Stiggy, check that video out. See if you like it, if that fits with your kind of feeling. And we'll take it from there. If you're still feeling like you really need a better version. Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, Dragon Sniper. Yep. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. All right, let's go for it. Oh, okay. Dragon Sniper. The issue with this is that we have to move fast as there's no removal. Yeah, you can see the problem already. You can see the problem already here. Let's go in. Oof. Boofadies. Okay. He probably already has, like, Baloth. Oh my goodness. You can already see the issue. Let's kill it. Well, fuck it. Why not? Let's go for it. We get it back anyways. Okay, he's got Baloth. Let's put down Edge Rover and Finn the Fangbearer. Let's take it from there. Let's do no attacks. Okay, let's put down the Silencer. Let's put down you. And let's push you and you in. There we go. Let's see what he feels like here. Let's see what he feels like here. Double block. Very nice. You can get it if you really want. Boom. Okay. Lander token. Poison. Very nice. Let's go wide on him here. And let's push. Let's just generally push. Okay. He's gonna lose that one. He's gonna lose all. He's gonna lose everything. He's just gonna take 80 bajillion points of damage because he's scared. Well, we did successfully do damage and get rid of a lot of creatures and canceled out a lot of ramp here. Although he could still ramp pretty aggressively. Could be a Baloth, which could just be game. He's going to Earthbend. We do need a Basse Sing in this deck. That is true. What buying their Say Sing right now? Doom. Doof, doof, doof. Let's push on all fronts here. See what he wants to lose and what he doesn't want to lose. Hey! Oh, thank you for... I worked hard to get Lithic. People don't know about Lithic rank. It's way better than Mythic. Minor spelling mistake. Listen, minor spelling mistake is how we got Krads. Okay, so we can't. Minor spelling mistakes are a time honored part of this channel. Okay, time honored. That's how we say Krads now, and everyone says Krads. Everyone loves Krads. No, I said what I mean. What do you think of Dimir midrange in this meta? Dimir midrange is the last gasp of midrange decks. It's a really much of a tempo. It's a very fun tempo deck. It's a little kind of boring for me, and now that's personal preference more than anything else. It is kind of just like boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just kind of boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. I don't know. It kind of always plays out the same way. I don't find it that fun to play. I have no problem with it. I'm glad that we actually have, even though it really is a tempo deck more than just straight up mid-range, I'm actually glad we have something like that to represent Standard. You know, I do think that is a great thing for Standard in general. Gaming with Card. Welcome, Card. Oh, there we go. So he found it. He found it, boys. He found it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah, we don't really have any. We drew a lot of mana here, which is not good. GG. I kind of like what we're cooking, but to be frank, to compete right now, we might need Ouroboros. How you doing, Stillaputs? Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Keep summer safe. Oh man, to mention Jeskai in the same breath as fucking Dimir is insulting to Dimir, man. I might even say, I was thinking about it last night because I was still fuming. Jeskai, I'm going to say something controversial here. Jeskai may be worse than Lessons. Jeskai may be worse than Lessons. That may be a worse time, generally speaking. Best of 3? We're in Jay's chat. Who the hell plays best of 3 here? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Auto pay. Black Ops 3. Yes, Black Ops 3. Oh my god, I played so much Black Ops 3. It may be Snow's favorite game, and we play so much Black Ops 3. Yeah, I have some tramplers. Yeah. Secret tunnel. Yeah, we may need a finisher on here that's a little stronger than just poison. Because of the Behemoth. Unfortunately, we may need to add like a Craterhoof or a Boroid, to be honest with you. It may help the general feeling of it. Black Waltz. I love Black Waltz. Black Waltz in my fucking in my opinion is one of the most peak character designs in all of fucking fiction. Black Waltz is so fucking cool. I remember seeing Black Waltz when I was like 15, 16 or something like that. Black Waltz number 3, and I was like, holy shit, that guy is awesome. I hope he becomes a party member because that guy is sick. And then no, you just beat him. Spoiler alert for a 20-year-old game in case you haven't played it. In case you didn't know that the villain in a 20-year-old Final Fantasy game actually gets beaten by you. In case you were didn't know that was going to happen. Spoiler alert. Innkeeper's Talent, I feel like we might need a little bit more juice. Poof. This is where people start to get nervous when you put this down. Okay. They might remake it. And if so, if they do remake it, and I've told you that you do in fact beat Black Waltz, the game does not actually end when Black Waltz shows up because he kills the whole party, I apologize. Nah, Mossborn, I want kind of a go wide. If we're going wide with a lot of creep creatures, I feel like a go wide might be the best way to go with it. Flaming Effigy. Okay, he's gonna do that. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not sure if this guy knows what is about to happen. I don't think he knows what poison is. He may have joined this game too late to know what poison is. There you go. I got 2 Legends Day to go, and I'm just going to meta duck the Zergo Appa deck. Interesting. Well, I just posted a Zergo deck today, in case you're interested. The Black Waltz. The Black Waltz. Also, it just sounds awesome. Just listen to how I say it. The Black Waltz. Behold, Black Waltz. Number 3. The Black Waltz. Good stuff. Doom. No, I have to. Well, we have to say it in the announcer voice as much as possible. Okay. Push. He's got to block. He has to. There's no chance. Boom. There you go. Airbender Ascension. Oh, very nice. Boom. Suke. Suke. Zuko Appa, not Zergo. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, oh, if you looking for a Zergo deck, I just found one. How much does Saw Blades do? Does it kill Hellkite? Saw Blades? What the hell is Saw Blades? Saw Blades, MTG. I don't... Spring-loaded Saw Blades does 5, I believe. Alright, Basilisk Collar. He has... Toxic. Okay. He's flooding pretty good here. Halaya guided by the light, wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night. Guided by the light. Halaya. Okay. Halaya again. We're not getting a very good hand here. We are killing a lot of his creatures, though. That's nice. Yeah. I'm a little verklempt at this one. I've Fade to Perfect. I've faced mono white aggro 3 out of 4 of my last matches. Sorry to hear that, Fade. Fade. Let's put down Paw Patch. Hello. Okay. Let's bell off it. What damage? Oh my goodness, Hat-Life MTG subscribed with Prime 3 months in a row. Thanks for another calendar year of streaming. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a supporter, my guy. I appreciate it. Car Seat Revenant. Very nice. Let's push in Beloff. Secret Tunnel. Virulent Silencer. Toxic. I finally spent it on making a new deck. What did you make, True Yellow? I know you've been nervous about throwing yourself out there. What did you make? He's going to wipe. Oh, another Car Seat Revenant. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Boom. There you go. Orzhov Skelly's not adventurous. I know aggro. Well, listen, man, it works. You know, it works. Orzhov skeletons work, man. You can't argue with the result. I mean, I guess you can. You've been doing more arena prep, qualifier pre-up, and PO. Oh no, this guy's dead. This guy's dead. Yep. Black Faster ended the season 52-30. It won 73% on the play out of 82 games. We played 82 games with it. And if basically you're on the play, you had a 1 in 4 chance of winning. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Two badgers, one hoof. I don't like what that's a reference to. That's making me remember something dark and terrible. He saw Edge Rover and he was like, I can't even deal with that. That's a 2-2 robot. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here, bro. Good luck, Chris Chaos. Let's put down Edge Rover. He's going to banish it to oblivion. That's fine. Boom. Okay. How'd the discard video do? Pretty good. Yeah, people like discard. Way better than I thought it was going to do, to be honest. Nowadays, almost every video, it's a crapshoot whether or not it'll work or be a disaster. So, because you just never know anymore. You just never know anymore with YouTube. It's so random. If he puts down Sheltered by Ghosts, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. He put down Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. All right, we obviously have too much mana in this deck. We could cut like fucking 50 mana and be fine. Boom. And poison. Do we want Strionic Resonator in this? That's the other question. Do we want Strionic Resonator in this? It's possible. Well, there's a couple of bomb cards that just absolutely go off on people, and if you can rip them out turn 1, 2, or 3, generally decks do crumble, which is why I always tell people that you need to do something great and do something good. Because if your great thing falls, at least you have your good to fall back on. Oh, look at that. He had a second Sheltered by Ghost. A second Sheltered by Ghost has hit the board, guys. He probably just has 1 million of them. Like, literally 1 million Sheltered by Ghosts in there. Every single card for the rest of the game is Sheltered by Ghosts, as a matter of fact. That's what I'm starting to think. Let's go in. Boom. Let's see a third one. Okay, we didn't get a third one. All right. No, we didn't get it. We just got mana for the rest of the game. I have to cut a mana, guys. That's crazy. That's crazy work that I have to fucking cut a mana from this. That's wild. That's wild, bro. That's fucking wild. I don't know what that means, Asmaran. I liked Hopeless Nightmare. I think they should have banned the bouncers and not Hopeless Nightmare. I think Hopeless Nightmare was relatively innocent. I think it was the fact that you could bounce it 500 fucking times. That was the problem. It was blue, always blue. It was never black, but black gets blamed for it. They'll be like, oh my god, have you seen what the awful things that blue did? Black did, and it's always just some shit that blue did. That's every time. They'll be like, I can't believe a black deck would do this. And you're like, oh my god, what did black deck do? And then you show them, and it's just some shit blue did. Boom. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about what I just said there? Bird brain. Let's see if he counterspells this. He might. He might fucking not let this hit. He might not let this shit hit. Push. Blue is only holding the bloody dagger and pointing at some other color. This is true. This is true. Very true statement. This post was fact checked by real swamp patriots. Boom. Boof. Oh, okay, there we go. Bird brain. Blue is the instigator that deflects the crimes to others. Yeah. The issue is that Magic has gotten so powerful that the best strategy you have is to just not let people hit things. It's not to try to counterplay them. It's just, well, I'll just make sure that they never get the thing that they want. It's become the most viable strategy, unfortunately, I think. We'll do Edge Rover. Fuck him. Uh-oh. Speaking of blue. Baloth. Pop, pop. Redo that. Pop, pop. You could do split up. Let's do that. Let's see what happens, guys. Three steps ahead. He's looking for the sweeper here. He's looking for the sweeper. I'm sure he's got it. Nope, he didn't. Okay. Nice. Boop, 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 boop. They did not, in fact, have it. Mulligan that. That's nothing. Okay. Good eye sniper. I think we can cut down on the badger mole there. We'll put down good eye sniper. Voltes Falcon. Authority of the consoles. He's gonna watch people panic when this happens. Watch this. They go, ah, ah, ah. They freak out. See? He goes, what the fuck just happened to me? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, dude? Yeah, he didn't like that at all. Authority. Boom. Okay. Wonder Weave. 'Cause baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonder Weave. Push. Boom, boom. Shell by Delt. See if he gets another one. Feathers of Flight. Very nice. He fucked up and forgot this has reach. Very nice. Very nice. Most excellent. Be excellent to each other and party on. These games are not lasting very long, guys. They're like 2 minutes. I'm gonna have to fucking play 50 of them to put a new video. I'm gonna have to play like 15 games. They're 2 minutes each. This is it's working good though. I like what's happening here. I do like what is happening here. Oh man, hi, I need Sanctuary. Nice to be here. Hey, what's up, TJ? You invoke the right of Sanctuary? Do that. Stab. Very nice. What's he gonna do now? Forsaken Miner. Okay. Let's put down another cub on the go wide. Maybe we don't want to play our hand just yet. Do that. What happened, TJ, that you're running away from something? You've been listening to too much. Can we make the bow, the glowing blue bow, can we make it a little bigger? Yeah. Okay. That works. Okay, so we're going to put down Virulent. Boof, boof. Toxic, okay. Cecil Dark Knight. Boom. Nice. Okay. Bolt the Badger, yeah. Okay. I think we might not have gotten the best hand that we possibly could have here. And turn. He's gonna kill that guy. He's running the Babinator here. The Baba Ganoush. He's running it. Take 3. All right. Badger Mole. Boom. Okay. We're gonna end the turn. Goodbye, corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. Timeline crawler. This is 100% my deck. He should throw it all at me. That's what he should do. Hey, what's up? Thank you for Issa Forever. Appreciate it. End turn. Oh my goodness. This is 100% J Villain here. AKA the Babs. I think that probably... Yeah, this is my deck. Babs doesn't have Sephiroth in it, but this is like 100% my deck. Like, specifically. Which is kind of funny when you think about it. Do that. Put that down. My turn. Earthbender Ascension. Boom. Push you in. Auto pay. You, boom, and turn. Little bit of a stalemate here. He is waiting to swarm me out. And we're not really drawing what we need. We still might need to cut a fucking land too, by the way. That may be something that we need to hit off there. By the way, if you haven't seen today's Mardu, absolutely go check that out. Okay, so I would lose 4, but gain 1. I'll take it. Fucking land again, man. Fucking land again. Yeah, fucking so many lands on the board, man. Eight lands on the board out of fucking 18, bros. That's not good. That's not good. That's a bad time. It's a bad fucking time. Yeah, we're having a tough time here. This is the deck that got me to Mythic, so no wonder it's beating my ass. Good game though. Strat bet.
That's going to be tricky.
Exactly. That's why I've got Red Bull. It gives you wings. All we have to do is drink it.
And how?
Come on.
I bet I'll draw another mana too. That's the crazy part. I bet I'll draw another mana.
Degrees below, do you think we're standing here for fun?
Red Bull gives you wings, but only if you drink it.
Well, I would have if I hadn't immediately just died. Let's do this. GG. We'll give him the win there. I got too much lands there. Little grindy. Yeah, it is a little grindy this month. Yeah, we made it. We're at 89, 90% Mythic, I think. We did make it. But yes, it was indeed quite grindy. The grind worm got us. How you doing, Zavritz? The favorites, the number one Zavritz. Welcome to the show. That was a 13-minute long game. Holy shit. Wings are for cheaters. Let's go with Paw Patch. Let's do there. Okay. You're always lurking. Lurking like a stalking butler. Something but the past is done. Mother Mary, won't you whisper? Something but the past is done. Why can't we not be sober? I just want to start over. Boom, boom, boom. Very, very, very nice. Dee-dee, 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 dee-dee. Do-do-do, dee-dee, dee-dee. Dee-dee, dee-dee. I am just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me if all is well. I will find my center in you. I will chew it up and bleed. What, has he got an Aetherize in there or something? What the fuck's going on? Dead rat? What are you doing, man? Combustion engine, very nice. Combustion engine, very nice. Finn the Fangbearer. Pop, pop. I have a little bit, yeah. I actually really like How to Destroy Angels. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking that's Trent Reznor side project. I have heard Pussifer, yeah, they're pretty good. Usually any kind of one black and one common removal is generally the accepted method. Destroy target non-black creature. Doomblade will work to destroy angels. I made a deck called How to Destroy Angels because it was where life gain angels were real popular in the meta like 5 years ago. And I did like a red anti-life and I called it How to Destroy Angels because I like that band. Boom, 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 boom. Ops goes first, and I got a weird hand, but I'll go for it. Hinterland. Okay. Not good to be seeing mono white on the play. Not good. Not good to see that. Mono white on the play is fucking bad all around. Although we can send some Schmied at him right now. Oh, it was also a demon deck. That makes sense. Yeah, looking at my old deck, How to Destroy Angels, it's a demon deck. That's why. That makes sense. Somebody was saying that we should put Angels, make this a Selesnya. Who did True Yellow? Did you say it? We should put a, because we have the Basilisk Collar on it. We have Basilisk Collar and Fane, and then if we made it Selesnya, put Angels, we could put the collar on the Angels, and then it would be, you know, it would be that thing, you know, the thing. Boom. Down, 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 down. Okay. In life. Is he gonna swing on me? It would be super ineffective and wouldn't work great, but it would be the thing. What's 4 on there? That's the joke. That's the joke. Okay, so let's do this. Submit 0. Unfortunately, we were not able to get enough poison across the line quick enough, but you get the idea. %90 mythic ain't half bad, man. It ain't half bad, bros. It ain't half bad. We're gonna keep grinding away at it too. Hey, what's up, Christmas? How you doing, man? Was a big day for you a couple days ago, huh? Let's go for you. Let's do a 5-banger right away. Green. Gran. What are you doing, Gran? You gonna pilot that? Has an instant in his hand. It's a Kona Omni, don't get excited. Push. He has to block or he dies. Okay. I don't think it's a Kona Omni. I think it's a lose Omni. I think it's an Omni lose. %60 win rate with this bad boy. With this bad boyine. 60%. Let's try to snap it off in him real quick. Let's try to snap it off. Would you like to making fuck berserker? My love for you is like a truck berserker. Goodbye, sniper, right there. That's what you get. The fabled Omni lose. Let's do this. And this. And we'll do Finn Faber next. He could sweep us. He could be that type of guy. No, he's a monuments type of guy. He's a monuments man. Now he's definitely going to sweep us. Now he's for sure going to sweep us. Pop, pop. Synthesizer simulacrum. Gain him 1 life right there. Boom. Synthesizer simulacrum. Let's see what he hits here. Oh, worst possible case scenario there. Worst fucking case scenario for Jay. I think. Yeah, worst possible fucking case scenario is that he hit that. He could have whiffed and we would have won. He could have whiffed it and we could have won. Oh, what a fucking terrible fucking hit for us. Two of them on top of each other. Hey, what's up, Ryan? How you doing? We'll do that. Three steps ahead, duplicate. Yeah. Terrible fucking hit for Jay. Ooh. What a fucking insane top deck, dude. He pulled two synthesizers right off the fucking dick. Amazing. Amazing luck for Homeboy right there, man. Just insanity. You can't even imagine how crazy that was a fucking god tier pull right there, bro. God tier pull right there, man. Oh my goodness, look who it is. Looky, looky, looky here. I go first too, that's pretty good. We'll put down Edge Rover. Boom. He's running blue. He's gonna spend the whole game trying to keep me off of him. Keep him off of me, I think. Frostcliff Siege. Boom. Could run a sweeper here. Hellkite. Edge Rover. Boom. If he gets some sweepers, he's good to go. If he gets some sweepers, he's good to go. If he doesn't have them, I think he's in trouble. Trouble with a T. He could have the Wrath of God. Quantum Riddler. Yeah. I'll take the hit. Hellkite. No, you don't have it. You don't have it. Pop, 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 pop. Almost got him to the double dead. That's too bad. Oh, I have two poison counters away from the double dead right there, man. Two tips away from the double dead hit right there.
Looking to upgrade your home or office? At Franco Glass and Mirrors, we design stunning frameless shower enclosures, glass stair railings, office partitions, and custom mirrors. Bring elegance and clarity into your space. Visit francoglass.com today.
Vitamin Z. Not bad. All right, good stuff. Okay, here we go. Is that a Music Man reference? We got trouble right here in Magic Arena with a capital T, and that rhymes with T. That fucking Music Man reference. Oh man. Artist Talente. Trouble with a T and that rhymes with P and that rhymes what trouble with the T and that rhymes with P, which stands for pool. Yeah. That's a good one, Yellow Dart. Nobody makes Music Man references nowadays. Except you. You were brave enough to do it. Monument. I don't think this guy knows that he's dead. I have a distinct feeling that this guy doesn't understand that he just died. Take him for a walk, Finn. Get this Lessons deck out of here. I don't want to see it no more. I don't want to see it no more. Get that Lesson deck out of there. One more game, folks, and then we're going to have to wrap it up. We hit Mythic tonight. We built an awesome deck. We got a hot, thick deck in our mouth. I mean, in our hands. I don't know why I said that. Boop, 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 boop. Ops goes first, and I have a slow hand. Looks like an L for J. We'll put down Basilisk Collar. Okay. Alright. Hey, what's up, Stella Bravo Actual? How you doing, Tarway U? Typical solitaire Lessons players are too lazy to read the cards. This is true. Many such cases. A lot of times people are too lazy. You can tell when someone is meta-brained because they're just automatically going through and doing combat. And they're not paying attention to what is going on around them. That is true, Tarway. Oh, it's a bad gifts deck. Okay. All right, it's a Mardu bad gifts. Yeah, I have no way of dealing with this, so we're gonna quit. Well, hold on a second. I can do this. Give him a little bit of poison. We can have a little poison. Another Greed's Gambit. Amazing. Yeah, this is cooked. Cooked. Immediately cooked. I have no way to get rid of Ira, and if you can't get rid of Ira, you're pretty much cooked. Which is kind of the reason I don't think this deck is going to work a lot. I don't think this deck is going to work. That kind of deck is going to work a lot in like standard because there's just too much kill on the board. All right, guys, we made it back with Toxic Green Aggro. A couple of different threats following following a couple different J-Villain principles here. Bad Times Green. Not only does it punish you for trying to get rid of things, it's constantly pushing pressure on you, putting constant threats. And when you try to remove the threats, you get a recursive line on it. So, hey, a couple of new cards, a couple of old cards, and a lot of good stuff in this one. I really do like it. So we'll leave it right there for tonight, guys. Thank you. All right. We're going to shake it and break it. How about it? We're not quite done yet, Ryan. I know this is your first time here, but when I say that, that's just the sign out for the video. We're not quite done. Let's do fights. Hacks. We do defend the Mariner, overprotect. Fights. Target creature deals damage. Bushwhack's not a bad one. Let's do this. Rocky Rumble. Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be for group hug decks, but people figured out a way to use it maliciously, which they'll often do in these cases. Yeah, man, artifacts, bro. I almost won. He hit a fucking gold mine. He hit two of the banger artifacts immediately, man. He hit fucking Crazy Town Banana Pants immediately. I mean, it's very low chances, man, to hit back-to-back fucking the two most dangerous ones. Like, he could have hit a lockout card and one of those and had a little bit, but he had 2 life left and he hit exactly what he needed, bro. It was wild. Absolutely wild to see that happen. Absolutely fucking crazy. He hit it perfect, you know? What can we say? Mm-hmm. Okay, do that. Artifact. Ginger. Okay. Some. Oh, that's like a visual glitch. Yeah. That's a weird visual glitch. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. All right, let's get to the shaky breaky here, boys. Thank you for coming, True Yellow. You're true and you're yellow and you're dark. Here we go. That's what they call her, Sum in the show too. Keep Summer safe. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do, because it is bad times at Greenmont High. You're an old head if you know that reference right there. This is mono green aggro earthbending poison. Oh yes, you know I'm back. We have a couple of things that make poison way worse right now. And you know I love those toxic decks. I'm very toxic in that way. So if you want to stick around for this one that actually did quite well for itself in Mythic rank right now, stay tuned. Before we go though, I need you to do something for me, which is of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So make sure you do that. Let's talk about the deck. What we want to do, I'm going to talk about the two main cards first. Finn the Fangbearer and Virulent Silencer. Those are going to be the core of toxicking out right now. They're both legal and standard, believe it or not. And if you combine them, you can make things real bad for a lot of people, bro. Finn the Fangbearer, of course, is 1 green, 1 Death Touch. When any creature with Death Touch touches your opponent, they get 2 poison counters, okay? So that counts Death Touch creatures. Virulent Silencer, this horrible robot assassin with the needle for a face, is a 3-drop, 2/3 robot assassin. Whenever a non-token artifact creature deals combat damage to a player, they get 2 poison counters. So how do we make poison counters? And how do we make artifacts and Death Touch? Well, there's a couple of fun ways, and very, very dangerous ways, might add it too. I also realized that we were using a lot of artifacts with Badger Mole Cup to generate mana, namely Gene Pollinator and Edge Rover and stuff like that. So we were already using kind of an artifact, an early green artifact, so we could get our Badger Mole Cub into play there because we were tapping for extra green mana. So we have our 2-drop Badger Mole to generate to Earthbend for some other creatures. Secret Tunnel is a great one to Earthbend as well, by the way, because it can't be blocked. We'll talk about that. But then Edge Rover gives you another lander. It's also a Robot Scout for 2. Great early play. I don't know why more people don't play this in green, because it's a 2/2 for 1 green with reach. It can really early on do a lot of damage. So we have those. We have our artifacts. We also have our Death Touch and Dragon Sniper right here. Good Eye Sniper even. 1 green, 1/1 Vigilance, Death Touch, and reach. Human Archer. Insane number of keywords for green mana right there. So we have early plays, artifacts, and Death Touch. What we can do to help this is we're going to put in Paw Patch Recruit, everyone's favorite Rabbity Rabbit. 1 green, 2/1 Trample with the Offspring. You can kick it later to get 2 of them out. people start trying to kill your creatures. They start trying to target at removal. They start trying to burn them out, especially stuff like Lessons. Doesn't really have any good sweepers. They mostly go for like one individual creature at a time. If you start putting down Finn and Silencer and all these cards, they start trying to target them, and it builds your 1/1 counters on everyone. It makes all the 1/1 counters more dangerous. It makes everything more powerful and with more potentially more trample if you do something like Synchronized Charge. So that is going to be our 1-drops. Now, here's where we get fun. Here's where we get crazy with the Cheese Whiz. Basilisk Collar, 1 mana, equipped for 2. Really easy when you have something like Badger Mole out and you just have basically unlimited mana. Now you can give somebody Death Touch and Lifelink. You can give an artifact Death Touch, which means that with Virulent Silencer and Finn the Fangbearer, guess what? It does 4 poison damage because it's an artifact, boom, and it's Death Touch, boom. So you can start stacking that dangerous Death Touch on everything else, that dangerous artifact Death Touch and everything else, and pushing that damage down range continually. Also, don't forget, people often forget, if you have Trample and Death Touch, do you know what happens? You only do 1 point of damage to the defending target and then 1 point of damage to your opponent. So if I put Basilisk Collar on Paw Patch Recruit, they could block with Walls of Ba Sing Se. 1 damage will go to Ba Sing Se and kill it, and 1 damage will go to my opponent. That's how Death Touch and Trample work. A lot of people don't know that. So now we have a combination here that is very, very, very deadly, that is combining to just load people down with damage, constantly kill their blockers, and put those poison counters in them to tick that clock down. We're going to go with the Frenzied Baloth. Really a lot of aggression here with the Baloth right here. 2 green for 3/2, cannot be countered, can't be hasted. Guess what? They don't want to get those poison counters? Too bad. Creature spells you control can't be countered and combat damage can't be prevented. They're going to take that damage. It's going to happen. You're going to get the poison injected into you. 2/3 also can't be countered. Another great target to give Basilisk Collar to early on. Turn 3, with something like that. Badger Mole, put it down turn 3 and Basilisk it up. Boom. You also have the bonus of, you also have that great ability of just like, you can do 5 points of damage right away. If you play Edge Rover into a Baloth, Edge Rover attacks for 2, Baloth for 3 hasting. It's a lot to recover from on turn 2. If you're on the play, they have 1 mana down and they're at 15 life. It's not a good position to be in to just aggressively come out the gate like that. So that is also another fun way to just keep pressure on your opponent. We don't really have any defensive measures here. We really don't have anything that kind of protects ourselves. So we're going to finish this off with Synchronized Charge. Give 1/1 counters to creatures. The main thing we want to do this is because creatures you control with counters have Vigilance and Trample. Don't forget, everything that you potentially Earthbend is going to have a 1/1 counter on it. And what happens when you have Trample and Death Touch? When you combine Trample and Death Touch, the damage goes through. So we have this great pump spell. We have a great Vigilance and Trample spell on top of everything else that can be replayed from the graveyard with Harmonize. Fantastic. We already talked about Virulent Silencer for 3. That's another great engine that you have to just get your poison on there. We're going to finish it off with 2 Earthbender Ascensions. I like Earthbending in this, and I like basically putting the clock on there every time that they kill one of our creatures. We are one of our land creatures. We basically get to play a landfall again, which is super useful because it starts pumping up. We're actually going to put some Ba Sing Se into this as well. I did forget that. Ba Sing Se, of course, is going to help us continually basically Earthbend. This is going to Earthbend too as well, and also hit our landfalls very usefully right there. Ba Sing Se is great to constantly Earthbend, so you have a steady supply of creatures to throw at your opponent, especially if you're doing a Secret Tunnel. The thing about Secret Tunnel that is really, really good with this poison deck is not only can you Earthbend it, turn it into a creature, it cannot be blocked, which means that you could put Basilisk Collar on it and make it not be able to be blocked and give somebody that poison. But also, more importantly, 2 creatures you control that share an archetype can't be blocked. Do you know what you can do with Virulent Silencer? 2 artifacts you control can't be blocked. So you have Edge Rover and Gene Pollinator. They can't be blocked. They're going to do damage. They're going to deliver 4 poison if you combine Secret Tunnel with Virulent Silencer and 2 artifacts. Boom. How do you like that? Unblockable poison, Earthbending, all of the terrible tricks. It's bad times at Greenmont High. You know what it is. 32 creatures. Again, we're not really playing defensively, or we're coming after them. A surprising amount of robots and humans. Who knew? Two instants, 15 artifacts, 22 lands, 2 enchantments. You could probably shave a land and get away with it still. You can adjust the land to your taste. If you want to do a little bit more landfall, you could to get the Earthbender out. You could certainly do that. But the combination of these, guys, it's like 60% in Mythic. That's got to count for something. Of course, you could do some removal with something like Bushwhack, hard-hitting question. Those are great, especially if somebody has Death Touch. You can make them fight with Death Touch and kill somebody. Llanowar, yeah, you could, but I'd rather do the other stuff too. Gingerbrute's a good one too. He can't be blocked, and he's an artifact that could sneak in with Virulent. Flesh Burrow is not bad. Whenever he attacks, he gives another creature Death Touch. He's not a bad 2/2 common right there. And Overprotect for a bit of Hexproof, Trample, and Indestructible if we're at it right there. So you can actually deliver that payload in case you want to. No, I'm sorry, not artifact. You choose robot. I apologize, Anthony. Choose robot, not artifact. I had my terminology mixed up there. Yes, so you can choose Secret Tunnel, choose robot, and you get 2 robots in, which is pretty funny when you think about it. So yeah, there you go. That is what our set is going to be. If you want to watch this live, join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch every night, streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Hit that bell, be notified when we go live or do any of these things. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions there in Discord. And of course, this deck, if you want a copy of this one, it's available down below on my AetherHub or Moxfield. Check that out. And leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Like the video. Let's get into it. We love to hear from you. Make sure to like. Here we go. All right, folks. You got me, Anthony. I said artifact when I meant robot. I am a robot. My name is Tim. I am a robot. All right. We're going to raid out here. What are we gonna go see? Who do we want to see? Do we want to see Mojo, Gobbler, Trex? We could go see Gold Knight, Empathoris. Yeah, Ryan, you're learning a lot of behind the scenes stuff by coming to the streams, man. It's cool stuff, right? What are we thinking? I don't care. Sometimes I put mistakes in so people leave comments because it helps the engagement. People can't help but fucking run to the comments and go, "You said something wrong! Oh my god! Oh my god, you said a wrong thing! Oh, Jay, I gotta correct you. I correct you, Jay. It's fucking crazy. I gotta tell you, you said a thing wrong." You know, my favorite type of comment is people go, Jay, at minute 45 and 36 seconds, you made a slightly suboptimal play. You could have played one card and then played the other one, and it would have been a little bit better. You would have gained actually 2 more life instead of 1 life. I don't know why did you do that? Is there a reason that you didn't play that 100% optimally right there? Is there something I'm missing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking a human being. I make mistakes when playing. That's the answer. That's the answer all the time too. Did you know that you didn't play something completely correct? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm talking to chat and I'm doing stuff and I'm playing and I'm making jokes. Yeah, I probably didn't play like a robot. I probably didn't play 100% perfect. It does happen. It's very funny when I get those comments. It's very funny. All right. Who do we want to raid out to? I guess we'll just see Gobbler. Half my chat is already there anyways. We gotta rub it in his face. All right, we'll go see him. Good night, everyone. We'll see you on the flip side, on the tip side, number one dip side. Ryan, I want to see you in them comments, man. I want to see you in them likes. Team Mythic, thank you for coming by. Welcome. I hope you liked your first stream. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. True Yellow, Stella Bravo, Actual. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate everything that you've done and your support. All that. We'll see you on the flip side, on the tip side, and number one dip side. Adios and goodbye.